There's good news and bad news about the Alaska Highway. The good news is it's paved. It's a paved road all the way from San Diego, all the way to Fairbanks, Alaska, and then on out to Anchorage, Alaska. It's a paved highway. That's the good news. The bad news is nature doesn't like the good news. And during the wintertime, she freezes and thaws that road and damages the road surface. Now, the Alaska Highway is a tourist road. And everyone who lives along that road, this is their bread and butter. This is the way they make their living. So as soon as it's humanly possible, in the early spring, they get out and they start repairing that road. And the way they repair that road is to peel off a section of that highway, maybe a mile, 2 miles distance of where all that damaged pavement is, and they start replacing it. Well, obviously, when they peel off that section of blacktop, they've exposed the gravel roadbed. And that's what you're going to be driving on, because you see there are no alternate routes to the Alaska Highway. You're either on the highway or you're in the ditch. Well, if you drive along that gravel roadbed, you're going to be subjected to a number of things. If it's a nice dry day, and Alaska does have 2 or 3 of those, you're going to have dust. If it's a rainy day, you're going to have mud.
Usually, if you go to Alaska sometime between the end of May and Labor Day, you'll be all set. That's a good time to go. If you can take the whole summer, do it. There's a lot to see, a lot to do. You won't get bored. You won't have to worry about the trip being too long to entertain yourself with. If you can only go for half of the summer, there's some pros and cons. Do you want to go the first half of the summer or the last half of the summer? I'll give you some things to think about. I think if you go the first half of the summer, you'll probably find that it's going to be cooler, wetter, more mosquitoes, more animals. That's when you'll see the animals right by the side of the road. Or you may even have to stop your vehicle while a mama bear and her 2 cubs cross the highway in front of you. That's a treat when that happens. If you decide to go the second half of the summer, I think you'll find it'll be warmer, drier, less mosquitoes, less animals. At that point, many of the animals have gotten frightened off, so you just don't see them quite as easily. So Joe and I actually prefer to go the first half of the summer. We like to see the animals, and so that's our choice.